What's good, people? Sam O'Reilly here, back for another fight talk. This video is a little bit different. I just wanted to give my opinions on the new rule, the new legislation that is going to allow professional boxers to be able to compete in the Olympics in Rio. Not only is it a bad idea for the fact that it will take away a lot of opportunities for younger up and coming fighters, but I think it's dangerous. You know, we all saw what happened to Nick Blackwell against Chris Eubank Jr. And that was for a British title fight where Chris Eubank Jr. arguably was coming down a level to domestic level because he wanted that belt. Imagine what Chris Eubank Jr. would do to a novice middleweight, a guy not British champion like Nick Blackwell was, but a guy that's up and coming, may have had 15, 20, 30 fights at an amateur level, but you know, it's a completely different level of fighter you're talking about, a professional fighter. There's talk, Amir Khan apparently has come out and said he wants to fight for Pakistan at the Olympics. For me, regardless of who you're fighting for, if you're Amir Khan, who's just been in, you know, one of the biggest fights of the year against Canelo Alvarez, first of all, I don't know what you'd be achieving by going to the Olympics and beating amateurs. Whether he became an Olympic gold medalist, it's irrelevant. I don't understand what he feels like he'd be achieving apart from maybe doing well for Pakistan and getting them a medal. In the grand scheme of things, what does an Olympic gold medal mean to a country? Okay, it's an achievement, but when you know that a fighter who is levels and levels above the competition has gone down to and achieved these goals, is it really that much of an achievement? I'd compare it to Manchester United under-16s going up against Barcelona first team. Barcelona first team have nothing to gain from beating a bunch of kids. Amateurs, you know, it doesn't mean they're not good, and it doesn't mean they won't be good and be world class. It means the experience and the current level the fighter is at will make a massive difference in the fight. And as I said, I believe it will be potentially dangerous. Imagine heavyweights, for example. Anthony Joshua, now IBF World Heavyweight Champion, fought in the Olympics not long ago in London 2012. But if at that time he'd come against a Tyson Fury or a Vladimir Klitschko, or you know, someone who had been seasoned pro and fighting in the pro game for a long time, it wouldn't have been good for Anthony Joshua. No doubt whether he got beat or not is another thing, but if he got dominated, it can affect his confidence going forward. You know, there's people that may not want to box again after being battered by a professional in the Olympics. It can affect people's confidence as well as their health. I'm very confused as to what they actually think this is going to do, how this is going to improve the sport or the Olympics itself. I don't understand it. It's dangerous. I don't like it, and it may take someone seriously getting hurt for them to reconsider this, and maybe, you know, then realise it wasn't a good idea. A lot of big names in boxing, professional boxers and reporters, are saying this is a terrible idea. Maybe they actually need to listen to what the people in the know are saying, because I can't see how they think this is a good idea. And maybe understand smaller countries who don't win a lot of medals, who may feel like we have a really good fighter, let's put him in and guarantee a medal. If I use Gennady Golovkin as an example, from Kazakhstan, a country that isn't renowned in the Olympics, isn't renowned for getting lots of medals, yet they have one of the best professional fighters in the world, you know, pound for pound, one of the very best. So they may want to put him in the Olympics, guarantee themselves a medal, because there's no way Golovkin's not going to get a medal, you know, no matter who he came up against. It's slightly different amateur rules and so on, but he's going to win a medal. He's Gennady Golovkin. So a country like Kazakhstan can guarantee himself a medal. But the fighter himself, Gennady Golovkin, who's a multiple belt holder at his weight and is looking for bigger fights, going to the Olympics, is that going to do a lot for his career? I don't think so. I just hope that the professional fighters who have got really good pedigrees in the professional game see sense and refuse it and say, you know, it's not something I want to be getting involved with. Let's leave it to the amateurs who are trying to make a name for themselves in the sport in the future.